Humble and Kind is a hit single for Tim McGraw, and it was written by Lori McKenna, who's written a lot of hit songs, is a great songwriter, and really did a beautiful job with this piece. It's in the key of B. So on the acoustic guitar, we're going to put a capo on the 4th fret. We're going to go over a very basic, easy way to play it with just 3 chords using key of G shapes. And then we'll also go through all of the kind of melodic movement that we hear on the acoustic guitar that will push it more into the advanced side of things. So you'll be able to take your pick there. And then on the electric guitar, we're going to be using a variation of open E tuning. Most of the song, we just have some subtle background work that's kind of adding texture, but then we're going to get to the solo and play a really cool solo with our fingers, and then a rockin' slide guitar solo. We'll have a slide on our pinky the whole time, so we'll be ready to use that at the end of the song. Alright, that's the introduction to the studio version, and that's a little bit more on the advanced side, but how we're going to approach this part is we're going to kind of start with a very easy way to play it using chord shapes that if you spend any amount of time on the site you probably know at this point, and then we're going to tweak it from there and take some things away, add some things in, and we'll end with playing the rhythm more the way you hear it on the recording, and we'll add in all those melodic movements that we hear throughout the recording as well. So let's get started here by just learning kind of a basic way to play this song. And this is the kind of song that has one progression. It's just 3 chords that repeat through the whole thing with no exceptions. You never have to deviate from this progression. So we're going to start with a standard G chord here. 3rd fret of low E above the capo, which is on fret 4. So 3rd fret of low E, 2nd fret of A, open D, open G, 3rd fret of B. Go through the rhythm part if we want to just play the rhythm a little bit more authentically. In the recording, you don't really hear this note. And it's probably because they're doing this line and they need their pinky for some other things when they're playing. So if we want to play the rhythm more like the recording, here's how we'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go. In this tutorial, we're going to go over the alternate tuning we're going to use, and then the kind of subtle background texture parts that we have. None of those are very hard, but we're going to be doing some different fingerings than we've ever done before because of the tuning that we're in. So let's get us in tune here. This is going to be a variation of open E. Open E is a very common alternate tuning for slide, which is why we're doing it for that slide solo. There's a dead giveaway in that slide solo. The first note of it is a B below our low E string. So they could have done that on a baritone guitar or something, but we're going to do it on a standard electric guitar, and we can do it just by changing our tuning a little bit. So this open E string, I'll do it with you, is going to go all the way down to a low B. So this is low. And we only need it, we don't need it much, but it's going to kind of... All right, 2 back-to-back solos to learn in Humble and Kind. The first one we're going to use our fingers, and the second one we're going to use the slide that we're going to have on our pinky this whole time. One quick note, for the rest of the song I'd probably have it on my middle or my neck pickup, and then for the solo I'll be switching it over to my bridge pickup to get it to cut through just a little bit more. All right, so this is all tabbed out right beneath the video player at sixstringcountry.com. Make sure you got plenty of gain, plenty of delay, and plenty of reverb on your tone. And let's do this. I'll play through it once nice and slow but in tempo, and then we'll go through it note by note and then at full speed along with the metronome. Here's how it sounds. All right, keep in mind we have this variation of this open E tuning that we went over in the last tutorial, so you'll have to be in that tuning for this to work right, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.